Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to see K-means clustering algorithm. Before going to see this algorithm, we will see the real life example where this algorithm will be applied. Here we will take an example of any malls. In malls we have to categorize the products. It means we have to make clusters of the products and the particular product items we have to put in that clusters. We will categorize the products as home appliances, electronic devices, beauty products, groceries, etc. So this is an example where we can apply K-means clustering algorithm. Now we will see the meaning of the K-means clustering algorithm. K-means clustering is an unsupervised learning algorithm which groups the unlabeled dataset into different clusters. Here, K defines the number of predefined clusters that need to be created in the process, as if k is equal to 2, there will be 2 clusters, and for k is equal to 3, there will be 3 clusters. Here, uh, from the given data set, we have to find the number of the clusters. It means the values of the k. Here, if we will have k is equal to 2, then we have to find 2 clusters and 2 mean values for the given data set. If we will give k is equal to 3, then we have to find 3 clusters and 3 mean values for the given data set. Next, here are the two tasks which is mainly performed by the K-means clustering algorithm. First one is it will be determine the best value for the k center points or centroids by an iterative process. And the second one is it will be assign each data point to its closest k center. Those data points which are near to the particular k center, it will be create a cluster. From the given data set, we have to find the value of the k. It means the number of the clusters. After finding the number of the clusters, we have to find the nearest values for the k. It means the nearest value for the center, and we have to put those numbers in the given or in the given particular clusters. Next, here are the some steps for applying the K-means algorithm. Step 1. Select the number k to decide the number of the clusters. From the given data set, we have to find the number of the clusters. It means the value of the k. Step 2. Take mean value. After finding the number of the clusters, we have to take the random mean values for this data set. Step 3. Find nearest number of mean and put it into the cluster. After finding the mean value, we have to find the closest number of the mean, and we have to put those closest number in particular clusters. Step 4. Repeat step 2nd and step 3rd until we get same mean values. After finding the clusters, we have to find again mean and the nearest number of the mean, and we have to put those numbers into the clusters. We have to repeat those steps until we get same mean values. Next, here we will see one example of the k-means clustering algorithm. Here the random data set is given, that is k is equal to 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 20, 25, and 30. And we have given k is equal to 2, that is number of clusters is 2. So we have to find two clusters, and after finding the clusters, we have to find two random mean values. Here m1 is equal to 3 and m2 is equal to 11. We can take any other two values for this data set. But remember, we have to find those two random values from the given dataset only. K1 is equal to, here m1 is equal to 3 and m2 is equal to 11. Next step is we have to find the closest value of the mean. It means the closest value of 3 from the given data set. The closest value for 3 is 2, 3, 4, and the closest value for 11 is 10, 11, 12, 20, 25, and 30. After finding the clusters, we have to find the mean value of the clusters. For calculating the mean values, we have to add those clusters, that is 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9, and we have to divide it by the number of the number of the values, that is 3. The K1 cluster has 3 values, so we have to divide it by 3. Then we will get M1 is equal to 3. Here the closest value for the 11 is 10, 11, 12, 20, 25, and 30. The addition for K2 is 108, and we have to divide it by 6, because the cluster K2 has 6 values. So we have to divide it by 6, and the division is 18. So here we will get M1 is 3 and M2 is 18. Next, we have to find the nearest value for 3 and 18. The nearest value for 3 is 2, 3, 4, 10, and the nearest value for 18 is 11, 12, 20, 25, and 30. Again, we have to find the mean value for the cluster K1 is 4.75, and the mean value for the cluster K2 is 19.6. M3 is 4.75. Now the approximate value is 5, so M3 is 5, and the M4 is 19.6. The approximate value for the M4 is 20. Next, again we have to find the nearest value for 5 and 20. M3 is 5 and M4 is 20. The nearest value for the 5 is 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12. And the nearest value for 20 is 20, 25, and 30. The mean value for the cluster K1 is 7, and the mean value for cluster K2 is 25. Again, we have to find the nearest value for 7 and 25. The nearest value for 7 is 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, and the nearest value for 25 is 20, 25, and 30. The mean value M7 for the cluster K1 is 7, and the mean value for M8 for the cluster K2 is 25. Here we get same mean value for M5 equal to M7, that is mean value is 7, and the M6 is equal to M8, that is mean value is 25. The mean value M1 is 7, and the mean value M2 is 25, and the clusters K1, the nearest value for the 7 is 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, and the cluster K2, that is the nearest value for the 25 is 20, 25, and 30. This is how we can apply K-means clustering algorithm on any random data sets. So thank you so much for watching this video.